Daniel Carter never imagined accepting his ex-wife's invitation to a charity dinner would become one of the most unforgettable nights of his life. After their painful divorce, they rarely spoke except about practical matters. When she insisted she wanted to introduce him to someone perfect, he reluctantly agreed, unaware hidden humiliation had already been carefully planned. Inside the elegant ballroom, Daniel noticed several familiar faces whispering while his ex-wife smiled with unusual confidence. She proudly introduced a graceful woman named Emily, quietly mentioning she was deaf. The room suddenly filled with awkward silence because many guests believed the introduction was nothing more than a cruel joke at Daniel's expense. Instead of showing embarrassment, Daniel walked toward Emily with genuine respect. To everyone's surprise, he greeted her using fluent sign language learned years earlier while volunteering at a community center. Emily's eyes widened with astonishment before a bright smile appeared. The silent conversation instantly became warmer than every spoken conversation happening around them that evening. The ballroom fell completely silent as guests realized Daniel and Emily were communicating effortlessly through graceful hand movements and genuine laughter. His ex-wife's confident smile slowly disappeared, replaced by visible disbelief. Nobody expected the man she intended to embarrass would instead become the most respectful and compassionate person inside the entire elegant gathering. Daniel asked Emily about her passions, career, and dreams through sign language rather than treating her disability as the center of attention. Emily shared that she was an accomplished architect designing accessible public spaces. Daniel listened with admiration, proving true respect begins by seeing a person's abilities before noticing any challenges they quietly overcome daily. Watching their effortless conversation, several guests admitted they had unfairly judged Emily before even meeting her. Daniel's kindness transformed the atmosphere completely. Instead of whispered jokes, people gathered around, asking respectful questions and learning simple signs from Emily. The evening slowly changed from uncomfortable embarrassment into an unforgettable celebration of understanding, dignity, and inclusion together. Later, Daniel's ex-wife quietly approached him, expecting anger or revenge. Instead, he simply thanked her for introducing him to someone remarkable. His calm response carried no bitterness, making her realize genuine kindness was far stronger than humiliation. She finally understood that compassion always leaves a deeper impression than clever attempts at public embarrassment. Emily confessed she had nearly declined the invitation because she feared becoming the target of insensitive jokes once again. Daniel admitted he almost stayed home for similar reasons. Together, they laughed at how life's greatest blessings often appear, disguised as difficult moments, reminding each other that courage sometimes begins with simply showing up despite uncertainty. As the evening continued, Daniel invited Emily onto the dance floor. Although she could not hear the music, she gently placed one hand against his shoulder, feeling the rhythm through movement. Their graceful dance captured everyone's attention, proving connection is built through trust, understanding, and shared emotion, rather than sound or spoken words alone. Inspired by what they witnessed, several business leaders approached Emily with exciting opportunities to collaborate on inclusive design projects. Daniel proudly stepped aside, allowing her remarkable talent to shine naturally. The evening that began with disrespect unexpectedly opened doors that recognized her abilities instead of limiting her because of outdated assumptions or prejudice. Before leaving, Emily thanked Daniel for treating her like any other person rather than someone needing sympathy. Daniel smiled warmly, explaining everyone deserves respect, kindness, and equal opportunity. Their handshake lingered a little longer, hinting that a meaningful friendship had quietly begun where others expected only embarrassment and disappointment instead. Driving home beneath the peaceful night sky, Daniel realized the greatest victory had never been proving his ex-wife wrong. It was choosing dignity over revenge and kindness over humiliation. Sometimes the strongest response to cruelty is unexpected compassion, because genuine character always speaks louder than insults, leaving a lasting impression on every heart present.